Hi, this is Champlet 2 on the PlayStation Network. This is one of a series of videos on my channel to provide some tips and tricks for stealing the cars in the import-export business in GTA Online. When you go to the computer in your executive office and click on Vehicle Cargo and request a vehicle from SecuroServe, you'll be required to complete different tasks to retrieve the car. There are specific videos on my channel for each of these retrieval tasks. When you exit the office, your assistant will call you with details.
Okay, well, first problem, the car belongs to a warlord. Second problem, it won't start without an electronic key. Third problem, one of the warlord's bodyguards has the key. He's having a party, so get over there and try to find it. And maybe do things quiet.
In this instance, she refers to it as an electronic key, but she also sometimes refers to it as an immobilizer. I'll show you that later in this video. This example is one where I went in and did things quiet, and later in my other example, I'll show you where it wasn't so quiet and what happened. What we're going to find when we get here is some sort of a party, and there are guards all around the property. One of these guards is holding this electronic key, but you don't know which one. Make sure you don't fly right over the house if you're flying, because that'll alert the guards and they'll attack. But you can fly nearby or drive nearby and they don't notice you. So I've tried several different weapons. The marksman rifle seems to work pretty well. You don't want something that's too automatic and will rapid fire, because you need to shoot just really basically one bullet at a time. If there's more than one, you'll alert the guards. So I'm just going to quietly walk up and enter and look for the first guard I see. And you always want to watch the blue radar to see where the guards are looking. Make sure you have a silencer on your marksman rifle or whichever rifle you choose to use. And there's the first guard, so we'll take him out. Be careful not to miss, because as soon as you fire and you miss, they all come after you. And there's another guy down there at the corner. You have to be careful what order you shoot them in, because you don't want to alert the other guards. You have to make sure the other guards are not looking at the guard that you're shooting. And there's the other guy who's downstairs. So I'm going to get him from up here. Now you see, when I shot the guard over at the far corner downstairs, he was the one with the key. That's what the little green icon is for. But I have to clear a path to get there so I don't get caught. There's a guard who walks right across. Here he comes. So if I moved out there too quickly, he would have seen me. So I'll wait for him to stop. And now there are other guards, but their radar can't see me. They're not looking in this direction. So I'm just watching them to make sure they continue not looking over here. Grab the key, and you might have heard a little beep to say that it unlocked the car. And I can just leave those other guards alone and head up to the car. So when you do this quietly and the guards are not alerted to your presence, you can go take the car and drive it back to your warehouse with no interference. There'll be no cops, there'll be no enemies. Of course, there's always the possibility of strangers, but there's no cops and no enemies. So just go back, get the car, and drive it to your warehouse. Now I'm going to show you a slightly different version that didn't go quite so well.
Today we're robbing an arms dealer. Only problem, his car won't start without its immobilizer. He's having a party. Go over there, find the key on one of his bodyguards, and bring it in. And try to do things quiet.
So this time the assistant referred to it as an immobilizer, but it's the exact same scenario. There's people having a party, there's guards, the guards have the little blue radar, you need to make sure they don't see you, and you find the guard who has the immobilizer, which is really just a key. It's the exact same thing. So there's the location I showed you earlier, as well as this mansion here in the Rockford Hills. And another location is up by the little reservoir that's close to the Vinewood sign. There's a cul-de-sac there. I don't recall if there's any other location besides these three. But each time you come to each location, you'll always find the guards in the same spots. So grab the trusty dusty marksman rifle. I suppose a sniper rifle would work probably just as well. I tried the silenced pistol. That didn't go over so well. So as soon as you come around, there's a guard here at the door. And there's one on the stairs here that if you take him out first, he's overlooking the guard to the right there that's in that, I don't know what you call that, whatever that thing is, right there to the right. He's overlooking that other guard. So at this point I was thinking, well, I need to take out this guard because he might see me go up the stairs. But I neglected to notice there's another guard very nearby that I should have taken out, and I didn't. I did get the key, but now they've been alerted. So this is what happens when they're alerted. When you've alerted the guards, the amount of resistance you get on the way back to your warehouse is determined by the value of the car that you're stealing. This is a top range car. So I'll start out, I'll get one helicopter and one car that'll be pursuing me on the way back. But if I were to stay and fight them off, there'll just be another one. I'll get a total of up to 4 helicopters and up to 4 cars chasing me if I were to stay and fight them when I'm driving a top range car. If you're driving a mid-range car, you'll see up to 3 helicopters and 3 cars chasing you. And if you're driving a standard range car, it would be 2 helicopters and 2 cars chasing you. So if you blow one up, another one's going to come back. It's not like you can just take them out and have a free trip the rest of the way. So it's up to you. You can stay and fight, or you can just drive, and particularly if you have a fast car, you can usually pretty well outrun them. So it's just not really worth the battle. And at the end of the day, it's really not that much damage that you get from these guys if you just run. So it's up to you. Stay and fight, or run and take your knocks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Be sure to check out the other tips and tricks videos for imports and exports on my channel. A like for the video and a subscription to my channel are very greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.
All right, we are good on that one. If you want to source another vehicle, come by the office.